Greetings once again. This is Brother Teacher. This message is for the women, all women, black, white, yellow, red. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to give you some words of encouragement today. If for some reason you have had some experiences in your life where you were told that you were not important, you did not matter, you were not pretty or beautiful, or that even you were something that God has never called you, a bitch or a whore or anything like that. And God forbid that you have even been addressed by such negative messages. I just want to take this moment to let you know that you are special. Yes, ladies, all of you are very special indeed. One thing that I have found that a lot of men never take note of is how important the role of a woman is on planet Earth. Without women, there would be no population. You are the mothers of the earth. You are the vessels by which we all pass through in order to populate this great planet called Earth. And just on the strength of that alone, you're special. God, Yahweh, Allah has placed you here for that purpose. And you are beautiful. I don't care if you're tall, short, overweight, underweight, uh, light colored, dark colored, freckles, it doesn't matter. You are all beautiful and you're all special. You're wonderful. You are God's, Yahweh's creation. And if, and I hope this is a big if, you've ever been in a situation where you've been in a relationship where anyone has called you less than beautiful, then those people were not for you in the first place. If men are calling you out of your name or have called you out of your name, such as whores and bitches and whatever, then those men are not for you, never were for you. Because if anyone really can treasure you and value you with the worth that God has given you innately, historically, then if they devaluate you, then those individuals don't need to be in your lives, and they should have not been in your lives in the first place. I stumbled a little bit, but it's okay because I'm just trying to muster up, I'm trying to conjure up, invoke all of the wonderful things that I can say about you. My mother uh, was an instrument in my life, mine and my brother's, God rest his soul now. And she was a single parent that raised two young men to adulthood. And my brother's gone now, but I'm still here. And I really am appreciative to my mother, a great woman, because my mother could have aborted me and I could have not been here and I could have not had the people that love and cherish my life today and who see value in my life. And that's just a brief statement about myself, but many of you have that same testimony. If it were not for your mother, you would have not been able to achieve the things that you have in your life, whether it be with the help of someone else or even independently of someone else. But we need women on this planet. Women, as I said before, are the most precious commodity as it relates to the human family on this earth. And no man anywhere would ever be anywhere in life, any plateau, any station in life, any vocation. He would not have any achievements if it were not for a woman, specifically his mom. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, uh, I hope that these words were just a little snippet of how precious you really are to us and how you should perceive yourself. Now, before I close, I want to say this, uh, and I've said it in time past before. Ladies, I know there are some of us, some of you, I should say, that have been in some abusive relationships, and it's been difficult in those relationships for you to detach yourself and to leave. Now, the abuse could have been verbal abuse, it could have been physical, or a combination of both. And it could have even been a situation where your other half, male that is, I'm speaking of, he could have been addicted to drugs or alcohol, and that could have brought about some very trying times for you in that relationship because he never seemed to be able to get himself together. Or it could have been a situation where it was an economical one, where he blew all of the money in the house, and that the burden laid on you to be able to make up for what he has spent. It could be lottery, it could be gambling, it could be the casino, it could be drugs again too, or just some just misappropriation of the family's money and so forth, and it could have brought a whole lot of hardship on your family, as it were. So what I'm saying to you, the point that I'm trying to get to today, is that you don't have to be in a situation that is uncomfortable to you, such as that. Now, we will always have trials, we will always have tests, we will always have burdens, as long as we're living on this planet, no matter who we are, no matter what station we are, whether we be rich or poor or in between. We're always going to be challenged by something, just by virtue of the fact that we're human beings in this earthly plane. How be it, the things that you can control, the things that are within your power to control, you just have to pull something from within you, within your existence, to say, I'm done. I'm finished with this. I'm not going to send myself and or my children through this tumultuous situation any longer. I'm not going to live this type of life any longer. If a man is putting his hands on you, physically abusing you, it's time to go. If a man is talking about you, demeaning you, degrading you, talking down to you, condescending all of the time, now I mean sincerely doing that. I'm not saying you perceive it that way. I mean, it's obvious that he's doing that. He's always putting you down, saying that you're not worth anything, you won't amount into anything, and he can't stand you and he hates you and things like this for no apparent reason. Then that person needs to go out the door. He doesn't need to be in your life. I'm going to say this, and I think you can put all of the other scenarios together as far as what you should not be tolerating. Real quick in this video before I leave. We were placed on this earth. We have one life to live, and we have enough burdens, enough problems just living life on this planet, as it were. Now, we don't want to add to the burdens that we already have in life by having some toxic relationship with another person living under the same roof as us. If you have any goals, and if you have any dreams, any ambitions in life, and that other person in your home is not allowing you to achieve those things that you want to in your heart achieve, those things that you're indeed passionate about, it's time to go. It is time to go and to fulfill those things that you desire in your own life. If that other person is not encouraging, if they're not supportive of what it is that you want to do in life, and they seem like they're always telling you why you can't do it and you shouldn't do it, then that person has to go. And again, if that person is talking down to you, calling you out of your name, saying that you're fat, you're skinny, you're ugly, you're not built right, you're not pretty, that individual needs to go, because that's the person that has an issue with themselves. Not really with you, it's with themselves. It is a lack of self-esteem that they are experiencing. But just because they have a lack of self-esteem, they should not put it off on you. They should not blame you indirectly for what they're going through internally. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm saying ladies and gentlemen to the crowd that's watching me. I'm sure that's a mixed audience and so forth, but this message again is for the ladies. Ladies, I hope that you aspire to do the greatest. I hope that you don't let this life be a limited life. I hope that this day that you're watching this video, for example, is the first day of the rest of your life. I hope it's the beginning of the rest of your life and your future. And I hope that you take the small things that I've just said to you to heart, and that you achieve the goals that you have in your heart, and don't let anyone sidestep you, and don't let anyone allow you to believe that you are less than what you actually are, because you, my friends, are wonderful. May Yahweh bless you. He loves you, and I love you. So long.